Yes, good morning to all of you. So this is the class 9 chemical equation. So I think you have studied till chemical equations by Deepak sir. Today I am going to teach you about the chemical equations further on. So what are the things to be done in the chemical equations? The most of the thing probably that you are going difficulty to balance the chemical equation. Balance of chemical equations. So today we are going to practice how we can do balance with, the chemical equations. And the next things, after you have studied a particular way, then I will provide you some shortcut tricks by which it will make you easy to have a chemical equations, or easily you can balance the chemical equations. Before that, we will use the general way to balance the chemical equations. So we will practice some of the chemical equations over here. So let us take some of the examples. Sodium react with chlorine. So what are the things to be known by us? That the two things should be known while writing the chemical equations or chemical reactions. Okay, chemical reactions or chemical equation. The two things should be known by us. Without that, we cannot do anything in chemical reactions or chemical equations. So what are the things to be known by us? The one is the valency. Valency of the elements or the atoms. Okay? We should know the valency. What are the different valencies? Some of the elements are in there, they have the different variable valency, and some of which has a particular valency. So that we must be clear about the valency of the atoms. Then the next thing is that they are what? They are the diatomic or monoatomic. That should also be known, must be known by us. Like, what is diatomic? Diatomic means what? The first thing is that diatomic means they cannot be stable, independently exist. Like, for example, oxygen. Oxygen atoms cannot exist individually. So the two atoms are combined and they exist in two forms. That means if we write nitrogen, we cannot write only N. We have to note it down there, that N2, like this. Likewise, halogens. Halogens like chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, these are in diatomic form. So diatomic means chlorine, two atoms are combinedly exist in nature. So while reacting also, two chlorine are react with one atom, other's atom. Bromines are also same, iodines are also same, fluorine are also same, nitrogen is also same, oxygen and hydrogens. So while doing the reactions, you have to write what? You cannot write like this. You have to note it down, Na plus Cl2. Why Cl2? Because chlorine is diatomic elements. Okay? Chlorine is diatomic, therefore we have to write this one. So this should be known to you. Then only you can write the chemical equation, because in class 9 word equation is given to you. So the word equations you have to convert into the molecular form. So it will be difficult. So like for example, sodium is plus chlorine. Sorry. Chlorine. So sodium chloride. How you have to write? Now you will sodium, you can know the molecular symbol, so you will write Na, and chlorine symbol you know the Cl, then you will write NaCl. Sodium chloride. But it is correct? No, because they are diatomic. Therefore, you cannot write like this. Therefore, what should be known? You should know the first thing is that you know the valency. Why sodium is 1 or 2 or 3, or this is denoted by the valency of the atom. If we write aluminum, it may be 1 or it may be 3. So this is the valency of aluminum. Likewise, chlorine 2. So diatomic. So you should know what is the valency of the atoms and the diatomic or monoatomic form. That should be known to you. So you go through that one deeply. Then after that you can easily balance the chemical equations, or you can easily write the chemical reaction. So we will do yes and NaCl. So this is balanced chemical equations or unbalanced. How we can know? Sodium is how much? That is 1. Chlorine is 2. And here 1. So what we said that this is, so chlorine 1 plus 2 is 3. But here is 1 product. 1 product, but here is 3 atoms of reactants. So it should be balanced always. The product and reactant should be balanced. Therefore, it is unbalanced chemical reaction. Unbalanced. So for balance, what we have to do? We have to see the reactant and product. Sodium is how much? 1. Product sodium is 1. Chlorine is 2. Here chlorine is 1. Then what we have to do? We have to make chlorine 2. So what we will do? We will put here 2. Then the chlorine is balanced, but sodium is what happened? Sodium product is 2, but reactant is 1. Therefore we will put here 2. Then that will be what? That will be now a balanced equations. Why balance? Because the number of sodium atom in reactants and the product is equal. The number of chlorine in reactants and product is equal. Therefore, now it can be said as a balanced equations. I think you are somewhat clear about the reactants and product and balanced and unbalanced reactions. Now we will do some of the practice by which you may be clear about the reactants and product. Number B. Then magnesium react magnesium plus oxygen. When react, it is magnesium oxide. This is called as word equations. Now you have to convert into first what? That is the formula equations or molecular formula equations. Magnesium, what is the symbol of magnesium? That is Mg. Oxygen O. But it is what? Magnesium is diatomic element. Therefore, we have to write 2 here. Okay? Why 2 is written here? Because it is diatomic element. That's why. And magnesium is Mg. That is, what is the valency of magnesium? We must remember that the valency is 2 and here the valency is 2. Then what will be the chemical means equation, that oxygen? Then if we crisscross this one, that what happen? MgO2 and Mg2. Then what it will be? MgO. That is the equation. Now, is it balanced? Is it balanced? No, I think no. Why? Because magnesium is 1, here is also 1. Magnesium is balanced. Oxygen is 2, but here how much? 1. That means the oxygen is unbalanced over here. So what we have to do? Then we have to make it oxygen 2 here. That means we will put 2 MgO here. Then O2. Now which one is unbalanced? 2 Mg. Now it is called as, this is unbalanced equation and this is balanced equation. Okay. First we will practice the easier one so that you will build up the concept regarding the chemical equations. Then only after that we will go to the harder one. Now the next one, we will do the next equation, zinc plus hydrochloric acid. It must be dilute. Okay, dilute. Then what happen? It will produce zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. Now what you will give? What you will write? Zinc means, what is the symbol of zinc? Zn. Okay. Hydrochloric acid, HCl. So that's why I said that you must know the molecular formula or symbol and what? That is the valency. Now comes zinc chloride. Zinc chloride. What is the valency of chlorine? It falls under the 7 group, therefore the valency of chlorine is 1. Zinc 2. So what will be the molecular formula? ZnCl2. So ZnCl2 plus H2. Why H2? Why H2? I already said that hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen cannot independently, atoms cannot independently exist, therefore they are diatomic, therefore we have to write we cannot write only this one, we have to write diatomic. Okay, now you crisscross method you have studied in class 8, that's why I am not going to deep over it. Now, is this chemical equation is balanced? Zinc is balanced, hydrogen is not balanced, chlorine is not balanced, therefore it is unbalanced equations. Okay. Now what should be done to balance? We have to balance chlorine and hydrogen. So it is present here, we can write Zn plus 2HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Is it balanced? Yes, now it is balanced. Okay. Let us practice the another one also. Hydrogen number P, silver bromide. Silver bromide, when it is passes, a light is being passed over it, it produces as silver plus bromine. What is this? What types of equation is it called as? It's called as word equation. Now silver bromide means AgBr. Okay. Now silver has a variable valency. Okay. Silver has a variable valency 1 and 3. Okay. So then it will produce Ag plus Br2. Why Br2? Halogens are diatomic. Good. Now I think you understand. Okay. Now this is balanced or not? This is unbalanced equation. Why it is unbalanced equation? Because bromine, the number of bromines are differ in product and reactant. So what we can do? We can do Br. We can put here 2, and then if we put here 2, then silver will not be balanced, therefore we also put here 2. Now it is balanced. So we will go to practice more in our other classes. For today this much only. So thank you to all of you for your good presence. Thank you.